Imagine stumbling across clay tablets or scrolls describing experiments so bizarre mixing animal traits, manipulating herbs for strange mutations that they sound like modern sci-fi. Yet these are whispered rumors or fragmentary documents from ancient times. Could people thousands of years ago really have dabbled in forbidden biology? Today we uncover the top 10 records of baffling biological experiments in ancient empires. First, hybrid creatures of Assyrian lore. Ancient Assyrian reliefs depict winged bulls with human heads often explained as symbolic, yet some tablets hint at actual attempts to breed animals with unique features. Though it's likely more myth than fact. A few cuneiform lines mention attempts to splice mortal flesh to appease the gods. Did priests or healers conduct hidden crossbreeding? The records are murky, but the images still intrigue historians. 2. The Nightmare Project of Han Dynasty China. Han Dynasty, 206 BCE, 220 CE. Annals mention an emperor obsessed with finding the ideal warhorse. Some chronicles describe forced breeding in imperial stables to create larger, faster mounts allegedly crossing foreign stock with local breeds. While it might just be advanced horse breeding for cavalry, rumors speak of ill-fated hybrids, nightmare foals with malformed limbs. No conclusive proof remains, only cryptic references in medical treatises. Third Egyptian animal-human organ transplants. In certain Egyptian medical papyri, lines reference transfers of essence from beasts to humans, possibly an attempt at organ or tissue grafting. Although it's more likely symbolic medical practice, there's a trace of possibility they tried something akin to xenotransplantation. Some interpret these texts as a purely ritual act, but the direct wording about livers of goats placed inside men raises eyebrows among scholars. Fourth, Olmec Jaguar-Human blood rites. The Olmec civilization circa 1200 to 400 BCE revered the jaguar in ritual iconography. Stoneheads and sculptures suggest they believed in a jaguar-human fusion. While mainstream theory states it's religious metaphor, certain myths point to blood exchange ceremonies aimed at harnessing jaguar strength. Could such rites be an early form of experimental transfusion? We only have partial evidence, but the concept is eerie. 5. The man-made plague tales of Ctesiphon. A few Persian chronicles allude to a scheme in Ctesiphon, the Sasanian capital, involving the deliberate breeding of plague-carrying rodents. The goal? Possibly a bioweapon to release during sieges. Most historians doubt the practice was real, but the rumor lingered in medieval texts, fueling the idea that ancient empires toyed with biological warfare centuries before modern times. 6th Ayurvedic Serpent Venom Trials, Gupta, India. In the vast corpus of Ayurveda, scattered references describe venom assimilation, where practitioners introduced diluted serpent venom into humans over time to develop resistance or healing powers. Some accounts, possibly exaggerated, claim individuals grew serpent-like reflexes. More likely, these were proto-vaccine-style experiments, dangerously pushing known boundaries of immunity. 7. The Greek womb animal incubations. Pliny the Elder briefly mentions a Greek city-state rumored to have tried growing animals in artificial wombs, akin to controlling the gestation environment. The details are scarce, and Pliny called it an absurd rumor, yet such gossip implies an ancient curiosity for bypassing natural birth. Even if mythical, it reminds us how the ancients might have dreamed of controlling life from the womb. 8. Carthaginian war beast modification. Carthage was famed for its war elephants, but some Greek and Roman sources claim Carthaginian generals fed their elephants special diets or used herbal stimulants to make them more aggressive. Speculation arises about doping the animals, an ancient version of performance enhancement. While not a lab experiment, it suggests Carthaginian attempts to push biology for military advantage. 9th Hermetic Alchemical Homunculi, Hellenistic Egypt. Within Hermetic traditions, there are cryptic recipes for creating a homunculus, a tiny living being grown in an alchemical flask. Alchemists in the Alexandrian era supposedly sought to replicate life artificially, an idea blending mysticism and protobiology. Probably symbolic, but the references remain oddly specific, implying a real ambition to forge living creatures from inert matter. 10. The Inca guinea pig breeding farms. The Inca used guinea pigs not just for food, but for ritual. Some Spanish reports mention selective breeding of these animals to produce colorful fur patterns and larger sizes, possible evidence of early genetic manipulation. While not bizarre in the sense of hybrid monsters, it shows ancient knowledge of guided breeding for both aesthetic and ceremonial reasons. From mythical hybrids to rumored disease labs, these fragments of history hint that ancient peoples might have pushed the boundaries of biology more than we ever realized. Fact or legend, they reflect humanity's enduring desire to wield life's secrets. Which story intrigues you most? Let us know in the comments. If you love exploring the hidden chapters of our past, be sure to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. Until next time, stay curious.